You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? Babby's first objection. Why is he dressed so fancy? Did he wear a suit to school? Because Phoenix wasn't wearing a suit. This is not a uniform. He's just wearing a little suit to his little school. Hello everyone, my name is BishiDio, and today we are going to be playing more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Finally, we are returning to this playthrough. I am in... I'm trying to remember the trial that I'm in right now. I think it's the 4th one. Anyways, we are playing some Ace Attorney today. Let's continue. Turnabout Goodbyes. Right. Alright, this one should be it. Yeah. Top save. Alright, speaking of birds, there is the bird right there. The birdie is here. But I think that we can't do anything else in this room. I don't think that we can. I remember last time I didn't really know how to progress, but it was also the end of the stream, so... Okay, I want to move, because I think we're done here. I need to go look around, because I'm not really sure how to progress. But we are currently in the trial where Edgeworth is potentially guilty of a murder. But we need to prove that he's innocent. We must save our ex-BF from going to jail. But I don't know where to go. Let me talk to her and see what she thinks we should do, I guess. Hi, Larry. Bye, Larry. Yeah, we don't need to talk to Larry. Goodbye. We've already talked to her, but what to do? What should we do? I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal? No deal! I don't know what I'm doing! Back here? Anything new? I think this is all the same. Oh, I'm really not sure. Let's see, court record. There's the parrot, the erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker, answers to the name Polly. We have a metal detector. I'm trying to remember everything that happened last time. I am struggling. I think we found something from Larry using this. And then we had to go to the boat rental place, and we went in, and then the old man there thought that we were his family, taking over the noodle shop, and then we met the bird. That is all I can remember. I might have to look up what to do just because it's been a couple weeks since I've played this. And already 2 weeks ago, I got a little bit stuck, so I'm not sure. Let me try, maybe talk to Larry? I don't know. Show him this bird? Hey, RNG, welcome. Good evening. Good evening indeed. How you doing, RNG? I hope you're having a good night. Let's see, parrot, present. Sorry, Nick, don't know much about that. Of course you don't. Yeah, this game is not great about telling you what to do. I can talk to him. I remember I presented everything to this man, I'm pretty sure. I can talk to him again and see if that jogs my memory on what we should be doing right now. I think we already looked at the bird. It's Paul. Oh yeah. Its name is Polly. Has found a new friend, and then we found all these drawings. There's fish here. All the fish are saltwater. Okay. A little safe, and then she tries to open it. I am a mere seller of hot dogs. Please do not ask me any important questions. Let me just talk to him again. See, it looks like I did everything I can. Starting from Dual Destinies, they give you a list of objectives, so they streamline the investigation sections a lot. Like, I don't necessarily hate how the investigation is right now. It is kind of fun going out and having to find things and explore and figure it out, but then in moments like this where I feel like I've done everything and I get stuck because I can't think of anything else to try, that's when I get kind of frustrated. Hey, Flawless, welcome. I guess I could look up what to do. We're in Trial 4. I just don't want to spoiler myself on accident too, but I might just have to look it up. So that Steam portable console, huh? Apparently it weighs like 1.5 pounds, and I feel like that's gonna get crazy uncomfortable real quick. Like, that is heavy. It's like, oh, and the Switch is like 0.5 pounds. Yeah, I think the reason why the Switch works pretty well is because it's very light. So if you're holding it, your arms and your wrists aren't gonna get tired from holding it, you know? But yeah, I did see the news about the Steam portable console. What is it called? The Steam Deck? So very similar to Stream Deck. Yeah, I don't know. I think that the idea is really cool that you're able to basically have like a little portable PC without having to get a laptop. But it does look pretty bulky, so I don't know. I don't need something like that, so I wouldn't get it either way, even if it didn't look as bulky. But just from like a consumer standpoint, it seems like it's a little bit too bulky for the actual controllers for the sides of it, but I don't know. Also, you can look at a text log of all the dialogue that was said. If you missed something, you can look at that and read it again. Wait, you can? Oh, no, in later games. Okay. I thought you meant for this one for a second. I was like, oh, really? That would help so much. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to him again all the way through because I cannot remember. And you can play Switch games on it if you know. Not condoning that, of course. Of course not. Pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the 3rd generation. Meg. Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. I remember that line. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes! You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Let me speed through the rest of these. Also, I need to adjust my camera a little bit. Apologies. Let's see. This would be a little better. Okay. Maybe a little bit taller. Okay. There we go. Thank you for adding that quote. I'm surprised if we wouldn't have added that last time. It's cool, but I'm a little iffy on that controller scheme. Yeah. I thought it was interesting that they had 2 touchpads too on like both sides. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'd be really curious to try it. You know what I mean? Like if a friend had it, I would want to hold it and see what it's like, but I don't know. I definitely don't need it myself. If we did, now we have 2. That's fine. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This is a palace of pasta. Now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti. Want to ride in one of your boats, that's why I keep them. Pretty confused myself. This isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness. Gotta find some way of getting information out of him. Memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Writing that down. Just in case. All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will you? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. See, that's the last thing I got to see. I feel like I found everything, you know? I just realized Portable Yakuza 7. Honestly, the fact that all the Yakuza games will be portable is actually somewhat of a selling point for me. Play Yakuza on the go! But no, like, that's what I meant. Like, the idea is really cool because that means so many games, anything that's on Steam, anything that's PC, would be playable anywhere. So it is a good idea. If you don't have a laptop, especially, and you like the idea of playing your PC games out and about and not having to be tied to your desktop computer, for instance, or if you don't have a computer, I think it's a pretty good idea, but... Switch emulation not great at the moment. I wouldn't think so, honestly. It's only just come out recently. At least, recently to me. Okay, I really feel like we're done here. I'm sure any of y'all that have already played this game played it a long time ago, so you guys probably wouldn't remember exactly what to do at this specific moment in the game, so I don't blame y'all if you don't know what to tell me to do. But if anybody does know, feel free to tell me, because I don't know where to go. Examine again. It's so silly because I remember the last time I got pretty stuck. It was because there was one room I couldn't go into. The green box? I tried looking at it. Let me try again. Yeah, I know the safe is right there. But when I look at it, she just says it's locked. Yeah. So she doesn't apply the code that we just learned from the bird, which is what I would assume is what we would do. I'll try looking it up. Okay, thank you, Flame. Oh man, it's been so long. I mean, I really thought I had to open this safe, but it doesn't let me do it. So that's why I got stuck. I was like, well, this doesn't give me much to go off of. Take the bird and run. That's what I would do in real life. Just kidding. I'm not a bird thief. I promise. You can trust me. Okay, let's go back. Let's thoroughly examine and look around everything. Anything new here? No. Anything new here? Too late. Warning the Minecraft server. Lex, no! No! I would never steal Minecraft birds. A crime punishable by death. Wii U emulation is possible. You could technically play Breath of the Wild on another portable console, but how do the motion controls work? Some shrines and beasts require that, don't they? I don't know. I think that you can use a Wii controller for, like PC, technically. Like, you can use it as a controller for games. But I've never done it myself, so I don't know how easy it is to set up or do. Hey, Wanderer, welcome. How many burbs are we allowed to steal from your game room? None! None of them! They're all mine. The trees grow thick here. That's nothing new. Well, I can move over, yeah, slide. I mean, there's nothing here. Nothing new. No. No. Don't know. Have you presented the badge to the caretaker? I can try that. I'm pretty sure I showed all of the court record items to him, but I am not sure, so I'm gonna try it again. Let's see. Oh! Well, there you go, huh? I guess I only tried some things that I had, and I didn't think of trying the badge. Wow. Wow. The ones dressed as nuns? Okay, I can make that a habit. I'll show myself out. Yes, leave. Just kidding. Thank you, Flame, for the assist. God damn it. That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. Wow. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith!
Nick, now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir. No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
All right, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Promise to run the noodle. We can't promise that. What's a little lie to an old man with a parrot? That feel when your name's not Keith. Hey Wolf, welcome. How you doing? I guess I'll promise to run the noodle? He can be a lawyer and run a restaurant, right? Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so.
That's my boy! Good for you, Keith! Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg?
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello!
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Oh, okay, so I just have to... Well, let me see. Now examine... Do I just need to show him more stuff? I guess so. Alright. Let's try more stuff. What would I show him? Would I bring up the parrot to him? A courtroom themed restaurant. You just yell objection when you want to order. Phoenix needs the money anyway. Got rent to pay. What was that you said about this being you when you're older? I mean... Just talking to the birds. I don't need to talk to people anymore. I'm done with that. Let's see. I guess? Just alone in a shack talking to your birds. Pretty accurate. Polly here's my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly?
Hello!
Alright. Yep. You fell asleep. A description? No. I'm boring him. Oh, there we go. You know about Gordy? Nope. Yeah, okay. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. The other night out on the lake.
Yes? Yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. Okay. Okay, what you saw. Now we're making some progress here. Okay. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yup. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang. Kerplunk. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time. Promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what? Huh? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yup, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out his face.
You must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6!
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly.
Don't forget DL6!
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister! I mean, Dad! You sleep. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Sudden music. Stop. Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Oh. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Alright, let's go! Progress, finally! Let's get the hell out of here. Now we are cooking with gas. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? Let's talk. DL6 incident? It's been a while since we heard about that, since the second case. I feel like it's kind of popped up each case a little bit, though, you know? Like, it keeps coming back to the DL6 incident. Especially, I mean, that has heavily to do with Maya and Mia. Since it involved their mother. So I guess we'll see what that's all about. I'm assuming by the end of the game, if not in this trial. Alright, the boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
DL6 incident. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. Hold on, there is a tiny bug in here bothering me. Bird, you say? A bird, huh? Gummy Bear's theme. Yes, I really like his theme. Maya just said he sounds sus. They can't help but think it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Okay. So I have to prove that they're connected? What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? The bird is key.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget the DL6 incident.
Huh?
Flashback. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. Is this legal?
All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Let's go! Yes. Time to learn more. The parrot knows all! I love that the bird is so integral to this one. December 26th, Police Department, Records Room.
Wow, it's amazing.
Lee Dusty! 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Alright, thank you, Maya. Let's talk. The legality is dubious, but that's nothing new for this series, to be honest. I guess you're right. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right.
Summary.
Found it. Here you go.
December 28, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. Oh, that's where his phobia comes from.
That would be scary like that, in the dark.
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes, so Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Oh, wow. You're in an elevator with your dad, earthquake happens, lights go out, your dad is killed in the same elevator as you. Yes, I can understand him having a fear of earthquakes. God, he probably associates them with all of that trauma that he went through. Jesus Christ. Does he stay away from elevators too? I would. God. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles.
Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
Yes. Okay, so it looks like he was shot through the elevator by someone outside. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Kind of similar to the case that Edgeworth is in now, right? I think it was shot 2 times. Yeah, where have I heard that before? Huh, it sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? The hell? Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it.
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently.
So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond, the victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Probably a lot of impact.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need?
DL6 case file added to the court record.
File on the DL6 incident. I think that's it for investigation? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court.
Okay, Dad.
To be continued. Yeah, this would have been a good stopping point for last time I streamed this, but it was already super late by the time I got to the parrot last time, so I just had to end the stream there, but... Alright, let's save. It really is on you now, Lex. Good luck. December 27 at 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
I'm okay, Dad.
Off topic, that SMT5 trailer was so cool. I think Lost Judgment and SMT5 will be fighting for my game of the year. Also, I know for a fact that SMT will be super replayable, since in general all the games have a Chaos Law and Neutral Pass, so that's also really cool. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, honestly, the more I see of SMT5, the more I am legitimately interested in trying it, even though I've never played an SMT game before. I just really love how the protagonist looks. I love the look that they have, both in what I assume is like kind of the metaverse, and then also like in real life. I like the aesthetic of it, I think a little bit more than Persona 5, honestly. So I might want to play it. I don't want to make any promises, but I am kind of interested in it, honestly. Alright, back in the courtroom! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh yeah, this guy that I was voicing like a... doing my best to sound like a vampire. Hey Brad, welcome. Too bad Judgment 3 has little chance. Yeah, we've talked about that this week, and that the fact we might not really get a third Judgment game because of arguments between Sega and Kimura's talent agency, which just really, really sucks. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens with the series, but I'm still really excited for Lost Judgment. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm having a ton of fun with the first Judgment right now, so looking forward to the sequel already, even though I haven't even finished Judgment. But yeah, it was sad news to hear that we probably will not get another Judgment game after that. Oh yeah, this Dracula looking fool, yeah. I don't think I was doing his voice awesome, but I'm gonna try to stick to it. Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready, although a little pissed off. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so... Objection. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. Of course you were. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. 3 minutes? Okay. Mr. Fancy Pants. Order, order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. There he is. Sleepy as usual. Witness, state your profession.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. Uh-huh. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yup, I was.
Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is.
Objection.
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask you, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. I don't care what you predicted!
You can shove your prediction.
Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not really sure. Yup.
What do you mean?
My, memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness?
He doesn't even know who he is! Oh my god.
How can he testify?
Wasn't his voice like alarmingly deep? Yeah. Real talk, who wears the cravat better, Von Karma or Edgeworth? I gotta say Edgeworth. I just really don't like Von Karma, but I like Edgeworth now. The boat dude is out of it. He's just, I don't know, he's old. He doesn't remember things too well. It's gonna be me. But with my birds. Hearing both of the objections side by side, I know. Phoenix, objection! Von Karma, objection! Like a demon. The night of the murder.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just a-floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Oh my god. What is it? There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. I will throw you over a cliff, sir. What are you talking about? Ergo, no need for cross-examination. I'm so pissed at this guy. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are— There's no 3 minutes! Judge, your verdict, now!
Yes. Mr. Wright?
Yeah, we don't need to cross-examine, it's fine.
What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well, you may begin.
Oh my god! Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
What is up with this dude? My god. Notice how Karma and Edgeworth's animations are similar. He really was his mentor. Yeah, I've noticed that. They're not exact, but they are really similar. I can't believe that Edgeworth, like, emotes the same and also, like, talks the same. Like, really? Like, that's where he got ergo from. Disgusting. Von Karma has been yeeted out the window. The night of the murder. Alright, time to hold it! Just after midnight, you say?
Yup, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yup.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today.
He fell asleep.
I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yep.
You see? Continue.
I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual.
Is there anyone who can verify that?
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law.
Mr. Wright.
Exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy.
Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
Okay.
And where did the bang seem to come from?
From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yup.
Good. Continue.
I guess.
8-Ball, is Von Karma secretly a vampire? Magic 8-Ball says, obviously, that's a yes. Duh! I love how over it you are with Karma's stank vibes. I do not enjoy Von Karma one bit. I really do not like him. Hey, Lemmy Cat, welcome! How you doing, Lemmy? We're playing some Ace Attorney today. Hope you're having a good night. Let's see, when I looked out the window, I saw a boat just a-floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? Oh! Lex! Thanks so much for gifting us up to Lemmy Cat. Lemmy, that means I gotta write your name down on a little paper star. You get a shiny blue one. Give me a second. Thank you so much, Lex, for doing that. Oh, goodness. Let me write your name down here. They're so little, it's hard for me to write, but there you are, Lemmy, on a little star. And now you get put in a jar that is also shaped like a star. Oh god. Oh god, I dropped it. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I dropped. And they're so little. They just fall out of my grasp. Okay, the star's okay. In the jar it goes. Safe and sound. Thank you so much for doing that, Lex. Lemmy, that also means you have access to all of our Tier 1 emotes, of course. You also have access to all of our sound effects, which you can find with this command. And here are all of the sub perks that you get as a subscriber. Yeah, thank you so much for gifting that sub, Lex. I appreciate that. Blue star! From this guy's perspective, Phoenix must be so obnoxious. Well, you see, I hold it. I know, yeah, like realistically, saying hold it after every sentence would be really annoying, but I gotta do it to see if they say anything important I need to hear. Howdy, howdy. I tripped today as my star also fell. Oh no! It's reflecting reality. Starception. Just looked it up. Apparently, the Switch OLED has already been scalped. Why am I not surprised? Oh my god. I'm still floored that scalping as a practice is not somehow, like, illegal or, like, punishable, you know? I didn't even know it was the OLED released already? I thought it was just announced, so I wasn't sure if it was out yet. Oh my god. It's gonna be just like the PS5, huh? Enjoy wonderful sound effects like those, yes. Yeah, the only rule is to not use sound effects during like major cutscenes in games and stuff like that, but otherwise you can go ham with them. I don't know, but it's up on eBay for 800 bucks. If it hasn't been officially released yet, I would say that's probably like a scam. If it has been released, then yeah, it's just scalping. That's terrible. God. It's just annoying at this point. Yeah, it's not out until October. I think it's probably like a scam. I bet it's like a fake listing. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figure there was 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly? Yep. At the time, that is. At the time? What does that mean? Okay, so this one could be something I could press about by presenting something. Heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore. A man walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. That is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. He fell asleep. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, okay. Walks by my window. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! He still called him Dad? Dead certain, Keith! He said I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him! That Edgeworth boy! Oh! Is he okay? This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Oh. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
I'd better act quick, or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection? I guess. What else would I do? Somebody raided a Nintendo warehouse? Probably a scam. Hey Alfred, welcome. It's probably someone who pre-ordered one for the sole purpose to scalp its price, in preparation for desperate people who can't find them due to other scalpers. God, it's so terrible. Scalpers still have no rights. They shouldn't have any, no. Von Karma! Yes, it's him. I'm convinced he's a vampire. His vibes just get worse and worse. I refuse to give in to any scalper. It makes me sad when I see people buy them from scalpers because they didn't want to wait. Yeah, to me it's like, it's more worth it just to wait. Like, don't reward that, you know? Don't, and you're losing money doing that. Ugh. It's just like an endless cycle. If you give into it, then they're gonna want to do it more, you know. It has been more than 3 minutes. It has. Okay, raise an objection. Objection! Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. I'm gonna change his voice, because I can't keep up with the vampire voice. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Lost in thought? Should I... I still think I should raise an objection. I'm almost worried that interrupting him while he's thinking he's gonna get pissed at us and be like, no, I'm gonna find him guilty, you know, but it'd be really weird if they decided the fate of the trial based on this decision, you know? I'm saving up for OLED to buy it for someone. Aw. Honestly, it's not worth it if you already have one anyway, so might as well wait. It's okay, we don't blame you, this case is long and that voice takes effort. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a lower voice. I don't want to do the vampire voice anymore. Okay, raise an objection. Objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high in expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. He's sleeping on the floor? This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. You never do when there always is. What? No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. Did I fail? The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Really? Wait! Who was that just now? Me! Huh? Look, Larry! Why is Larry here? Larry? Okay. I thought I messed up. Oh my god. All I can say is Von Karma is scary. Can't answer because I already played this game and don't want to spoil. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm worried about scalpers for the Steam Deck tomorrow for reservations. Oh yeah, it feels like everything is gonna be impacted by scalpers now. Like everyone's gonna be trying to do it. It's like, are you kidding? Really? The Scared of Von Karma Club? The Played These Games Already Club. I love this series. Have you played all the games? I have never played any of them. This is my first time ever playing an Ace Attorney game. Larry! No one said the judge was smart. Why is he the way he is? Larry's here to save the day! Somehow, for some reason. Von Karma, it's been more than 15 minutes. Whose man is this? Larry coming through! I believe I didn't finish the 6th one. Oh, but you've played a lot of them still then. Butz for the win! Butz always win. Larry! What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot! I just feel like he talks really fast. I heard it too. Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience, listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remembered. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order, order. Well, This is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. We're already at the bottom, Phoenix! Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Look at him. No thoughts. Head empty. Court is adjourned. Oh my god. It's trying to throw me for a loop here, huh? Working through Spirit of Justice right now, too. I should finish it. What console is the 6th game on? Is that on 3DS? I love this William Shatner voice you've given him. Is that what it sounds like? Bless Larry. Larry is a real one, no matter how annoying he is. Larry going, I'm here to help. Come on now. Larry got at least one thought, I think. Maybe half of a thought. Alright. Also, let me check on our battle here. Yeah, okay. December 27, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night.
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth? There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. I don't want to talk about it. It makes me sad. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. Oh. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right. Yeah? This might be our chance to kiss. Come here. Mwah! Larry's mind is at least filled with ladies? Valid. That's pretty valid. He thinks about hot dogs and job listings. That's it. And ladies. This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony would be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now.
Oh boy!
And ladies. Kiss!
Edgeworth and Phoenix, now kiss. Yeah, y'all have such good Ace Attorney emotes. Okay, December 27, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. There's Larry. Harry Butz. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Sad. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. The judge just wants to go home and tries to end the trial as quickly as possible. He's missing his dramas. Which telenovelas is he watching? He's hiding something in his beard. Oh god. Oh, I love that emote too, Lex. I like the art style for that. Smug. A smaller beard. He's hiding a smaller beard. The judge is the definition of no thoughts head empty. How did he get his job? I could be a judge if he made it. We could all be judges. The judge is just watching the defense and prosecution argue while eating a huge tub of popcorn, basically. That's what it feels like. Because he just kind of chimes in to do his judgely duties, but it's literally just like, oh, okay, guilty. Oh, okay, innocent. But he just lets everyone else decide for him, pretty much. Which is annoying. But if he didn't do that, we wouldn't have a game, so. Okay. The night of the murder. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Look at his mouth. I can't even do that if I try. God. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. I mean, otherwise, Edgeworth is going to be found guilty anyway, so yeah, we don't really have much to lose. I was out in a boat on the lake. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? Looking for something, and I found it. Looking for something. Yeah. Mr. Butz, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely, he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12 o'clock, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face! I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Jesus! What era is he from? A sundial? Every single Larry expression is a gift. As I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Torby! Hello, Torby! Yes, more Ace Attorney emotes. How you doing, Torby? Happy to see you. Yeah, I've learned the lesson that I need to prep my poses before drawing. I tried to give Sora an action pose, but the canvas was too small, and Sora's head was in the wrong position for the pose I wanted to do. Sorry for going off topic. No, you're good, you're good. I'm sorry that you went into that problem, Arkham. Yeah, reference can be really, really important for drawing. And sometimes, you know, you're going one way and the drawing wants to go the opposite way, so just keep working at it. I'm sure it'll still turn out really good. Just popping in for a few before bed. We're glad to have you, Torby. We're doing some Ace Attorney, of course. We are in the 4th trial, and right now Larry is on trial. Well, not on trial. He's a witness, but you know, he's on the stand. Just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Like this. Looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order! Well, Mr. Butz? Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of the case! After I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So, you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Okay, well, the contradiction is the single gunshot. This pistol says it was fired 3 times. God, I'm trying to remember things from the last time I played this because I think it would help me right now. This was taken at 12:15. This is taken at 11:50. It shows that there are no boats out. This is about Gordy, DL6. This is a map of the lake. Could I present the pistol because it says fired 3 times? Oh, no, I should present this. It says, I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight from Lotta. Okay. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard 1 bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Okay? Mr. Butz. What? You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? He's not sure because he's lying. I don't know. Is Larry lying? Order, order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butz, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion, please? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
That's enough!
Well, I really don't know. I think we should continue. Because what else do we have? Nothing. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butz. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Yeah. It's our only hope. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all requests show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? I have never seen such a boomer display in my time on this planet. What is he, 500 years old? Sir? You don't know what a DJ is? Larry is the true hero of the game. Obviously, we must continue. A DJ? What is that? A type of sauce? This man is 1,000 years old. An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. You dummy! Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. But very well, Mr. Wright. He just doesn't know anything! He doesn't know no things! Sir, this is a courtroom. Are you lost? I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. This charade! What Larry heard. Cross-examine. It's only being alone on Christmas Eve. So, you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone! I shouldn't have said anything. Speaking was a mistake. Boomer, this is mummy behavior. Okay, mummy. At least the judge has the excuse of looking ancient. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butz, how loud was your radio set to that night? I was listening to it real booming loud. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had the headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. I mean, a gunshot's pretty loud. You would have to have really good headphones that, like, cancel out other noises. I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No. No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? Remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it. Well, tell us! What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We don't care! We should care! I would think we should care because that would probably tell us what time it was. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, huh? Fine, very well. Mr. Butz, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Yeah, just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. That means that it was around 11:50, yeah, so he did hear the gunshot.
Also, happy Non-Binary Awareness Week. I love all you NB babes. Yes, it is Non-Binary Awareness Week. If you weren't already aware, you are now. Consider yourself aware that we exist. But yeah, I would definitely suggest looking for some non-binary creators to support spreading awareness about the fact that non-binary people exist and are valid, because we are, no matter what we look like, no matter how we present, okay? You are perceived, thank you. Be aware of me, perceive me, fear me. But yeah, y'all should definitely try to find some more non-binary creators to support, including myself, if you so wish. But yeah, it is Non-Binary Awareness Week. You have been acknowledged, thank you. I am perceiving you, Ruuuvo, respectfully. It better be respectfully. I am aware! Alright, just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Press. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. Phoenix! This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Dinos! Thank you so much for the host. Welcome, welcome. Hey yo, bishes. Love that snomp. Love that pride snomp. Also, it is Non-Binary Awareness Week, so that works. Yeah, welcome in. Thank you for the host. Can I get a shout out for Dinos, please? Pretty please. Can I get a shout out for Torby too, actually? For being an amazing mod, yes. I perceive all you of the non-binary variety. Thank you. How y'all doing tonight? Doing pretty good myself. We're getting through this fourth trial in the first Ace Attorney game, which means I'm getting closer to finishing this. There's only going to be one trial after it, but I don't know if I'm going to finish this trial today, so we'll see. I imagine we might have another month or less of this particular Ace Attorney game. I have 2 more to play after this, though. I have a trilogy, so yeah. Dinos was streaming some Smash. Ooh, Torby was streaming some No Man's Sky. Yes. My oldest kid is non-binary, so it makes me so happy to see others putting themselves out there so my kid can see all this representation. Oh, that's so awesome, Torby. That's wonderful. Torby is high value individual. All of you are. All of you are. Every single one of you. Alright, until we get to the bottom of what happened. Well, I pressed him on everything already. What do you want me to say, Nick? Well, I could present. Just after midnight. Well, okay, so the DJ says it's almost Christmas, so like 11:50, 11:40. This says 2 gunshots after midnight. Empty at 11:50. Taken automatically at 12:15. I mean, do I just present this again and show that it's a little bit inconsistent? Just after midnight. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. Taken at 12:15 a.m. Or would I show this? I'm really not sure about this one. The other ones seem pretty obvious to me, but let me save, because I'm a bit nervous. I'm gonna pick the wrong thing. I'm really not sure.
we're gonna be on this Ace Attorney train for the long haul. I was considering playing a different game after maybe the first or the second Ace Attorney that we finish, take a break from it, and then come back to finish the last two or the last one. But I'm not sure. It really is gonna depend on how I feel. I don't wanna like burn out from this game at all. I feel totally fine playing this still, of course. We've just started it. It feels like, even though we're past halfway through with it. But yeah, I have that in the back of my mind as an option, but for all I know, I'm gonna be completely fine playing through all three of them in a row. But then we're not gonna have any more to play, so I don't know. And then I think this month, right? We're gonna get the Great Ace Attorney localizations. So that would be, I think, 2 more games, right? I really need to get that set in stone. But I'm considering getting that because I've just gotten into Ace Attorney and I would like to play more of these games, so don't worry, I saved like every second. Understandable, yeah. I try to be a chronic saver because whenever I'm not, something goes wrong. My character dies and I lose like a whole hours of progress or something, you know? Yeah, this month? Ooh, soon. I think it's next Tuesday, actually. Oh, wow, yeah, so really soon. I definitely won't be able to play it right away, obviously. I'll have to get through these 3 games first. And then I'll have to see if there's any other games I could play aside from the Great Ace Attorney ones, but I think as far as console and PC games go, that's probably it. I think everything else would be on a DS, 3DS. Oh, gotta get my butt to bed. Those burbs wake up heckin' early. Love you all, bye! Oh, good night, Torby. Thanks so much for stopping in, I appreciate it. I hope you have fun with the birdies at the rescue. It's so awesome that you're volunteering there. And I hope you have good sleep and a great day tomorrow. We'll see you around. Give a kiss to all the birds from me. Hopefully you find some way to play the others someday. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it comes out on the 27th. I really like the characters in 4 through 6. It'd be awesome to play the other Ace Attorney games, because I'm liking this one a lot, but we'll see. If you could get your hands on Phoenix and Layton crossover, please do. Even if you can't stream it, it's a wonderful game. Oh, I'll write it down. I had heard about that crossover. I have not played a Layton game, but I have like seen stuff from it, and I do know that is also a beloved series. Professor Layton. All right, I saved. This? I think I got it right. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas. Why is he crying? When he heard the gunshot. Indeed. And? Oh my god. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo, taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25, 12:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. How does this help us? Order, order! What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butz' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Oh, Lord Jesus. I mean, we're taking someone's word for it versus a photograph. Something digital that realistically in real life could be forged, but
I doubt that's what the game is going for here. So I guess we would say Larry is wrong? But then wouldn't that mean that we're going against, like, this last hope that we have? Oh god, what happened? I almost clicked something. What's happening? What's happening? No. Don't click anything. I accidentally clicked on something with my controller. Okay. Putting the controller down! I put it down so I wouldn't click anything. So I'm trying to think, what are the repercussions to saying either of these, right? If we say Larry is wrong, I feel like that's throwing out our witness that potentially can help us. If we say Larry is right, what proof do we have that he is? I mean, I don't know. Also, the edgy spin-offs. Oh, yes, yes. They're on DS, but also worth playing. Yeah, I guess if I really wanted to, I could get a hold of those to play on my 3DS, and even though I don't have a way to stream them, I could play them in my off time, but I don't know. I would love to stream them, though. Especially 2, probably the best game in the series, in my opinion. 2 meaning the second Edgeworth game. The meme line! I've heard the second Edgeworth game is considered the best of Ace Attorney. Really? Like, out of the whole series? Larry is sus. It's my personal favorite, and it's really popular in the fandom. Was the second one ever released, like, translated? Nope, had to play using a patched ROM. Uh-oh. Literally no other way. Oh, wow. So the best, arguably one of the best Ace Attorney games is not localized. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright, back to this. Like, it's technically possible to stream a game from the DS or 3DS, but for me to do that, I would have to basically send in my 3DS to get, like, a chip put into it, like some hardware, for it to be streamable, which I don't know how feasible that is for me. I don't know how much it is, so it just seems like a lot of trouble. So I don't know. I'd have to figure something out if I wanted to stream those games, but I know it is possible. I figured I waited for it to be released. Oh. Imagine a game of a series you love not being localized. Us Yakuza fans also deal with that. Alright, Larry's wrong or Larry's right. What do you think about Mr. Butz' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Or there were 3 gunshots and Larry is right. And the first gunshot is the killing blow, and then this is just something else. Right? Maybe I should say Larry is right. Yeah, emulators are also an option. I'm always confused about, like, how that works, like, for Twitch streaming. Like, do they, you know... I think you have to, like, not talk about it if you are doing it. Basically, kind of, like, underhanded. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's just enjoy the trilogy for now. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these 3 games, and then after that, I will look into my options. At least we have the trilogy. Yeah, that's 3 large games that we can play through. And then we also have the Great Ace Attorney coming out next week. Next couple weeks. The only thing is that the second Edgeworth game has a fan translation with a whole bunch of its own pun names for the characters. And if it got an official translation, they might change those names, even though the fans have kind of just agreed on the fan ones. Oh, interesting. Sega, yeah, Sega, hearing this, we want him and we want it now. Just use your own DS, wink. Yeah, see, that's the only other thing I could do is just find a way to play it on my DS, you know? Second game isn't localized. I just assumed it was from gameplay I've seen. I guess, yeah, that was a fan translation. People stream using emulators all the time. They just don't mention it explicitly, especially speedrunners. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, y'all can bring it up and be like, oh, well, you can use this and this to do it, but like, I can't really say if I'm doing that legally, you know? So that's why I've stayed away from them, because I'm like, I don't know about that. The fan name issue is the same thing that happened to the Great Ace Attorney games now. Oh, wow, interesting, yeah. So like the fan base all has agreed upon names for all these characters, but this actual localization is gonna kind of put a twist on that. Huh. And then there's gonna be people like me who, because I'm probably gonna play it, experience it with the localization, and then everyone else is gonna be like, no, that's blah blah blah. And I'm gonna be like, what are you talking about? The game said their name was this. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm gonna say Larry's right, and I hope that this is the right answer. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Oh my god. This! A different murder case entirely. The fact that this was fired 3 times? I mean, if this is the murder weapon... But I don't know. Let's look through everything. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. So he could have been killed before midnight, right? Possibly, but I don't think this is quite what they're looking for. This would definitely not prove it. This was taken after midnight. This shows that the lake was empty before midnight. I feel like it's this. Fired 3 times. That would account for, because I've been confused this whole time. Like, everyone keeps saying fired 2 times, fired 2 times. Where the pistol, it says fired 3 times. So if Larry heard a 3rd shot, the first one before midnight, it would make more sense. Can't be that, can't be that. Nope. It's gonna be either the gun or this. But I think it's more likely to be the gun, because that's pretty obvious to me that it's like showing the contradiction there. Oh yeah, hence Herlock Sholmes. Yes, yes. Because of the Doyle estate, Larry is stupid, but I still trust him. I will say I respect fan translators so much. They do all the work localizers do for free. Yeah, and I mean, they do it out of a love for the series, you know? Like, official localizers also do a good job and do a lot of work. But yeah, like, doing something without anything in return, just because you love a series so much is pretty impressive. Big think time. Official or not, I don't think anyone would believe his name was actually Herlock Sholmes. The Mother 3 fan translation is such an amazing achievement. Another game you can't play legally. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing with the Mother / Earthbound series as well is like the game's names were changed. They're out of order, you know, for the localization. Not all of them are localized. Like, it's kind of a mess. I remember trying to watch a playthrough of the first Earthbound game, which actually I think was first Mother game more like, but I'm not sure. See, like, I don't even know for sure which game I was watching because of that. Don't talk to me about Mother 3. Like, I wanted to get into it, but, you know, I think I just fell out of watching it because it's a pretty long game. I feel like if I played it, I would be more engaged with it, but I don't know. And there are games that I can play that are localized from the series, but it would be difficult to get my hands on some of the ones that, of course, are not localized. All right, I'm gonna present this and hope for the best. The music didn't stop. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor.
Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Okay. Order! Order! I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Ah, you waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butz wasn't just hearing things? So was I supposed to respond with the gun, and now I respond with something else? I don't know. I'm gonna think about this one. Because I would have almost presented this one, but I'm not really sure if this absolutely proves that the gun was shot before midnight. So I'm gonna have to look through the stuff again. God. I've heard there's a fan translation of Ishin in the works, but it's slowed down recently. I'm sure it's not easy with all the sub-stories in Yakuza games. Yeah, I heard about that too. I will talk about Mother 3, and I will cry while doing it. The music only stops during an objection. Okay. I just assume that if I choose something during a tense moment like this and the music doesn't stop, that I chose the wrong thing. Because I know that when the music stops, I definitely figured it out, so. Mother 3 is on the Game Boy Advance. Earthbound / Mother 2 is on the SNES. Yeah, see, the first Earthbound is the second Mother game. So that's why it gets confusing for me. Do you only need a Super Nintendo emulator to play Mother 3 translated, or is there a different way? Does Mother 3 require you to play the other Mother games? I feel like you're supposed to play them in order. I don't know if they're all, like, disconnected from each other. I'm really not sure. Like, do they even have the same characters throughout the series? I think so. Okay. I'll present this! Here's my evidence. I'm a lawyer, and I'm right all the time. I totally feel that with this game. I feel the music change is the right answer. Yeah, like, I just assume I'm wrong if it doesn't stop playing. Mother 3 is kind of standalone, I think. Okay, so Mother 1 and 2 are more connected, but 3 is kind of, like, on its own. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. I doubt this would be it. This could be it. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. Shot from a meter away. Taken at 12:15 on 12/25. This would definitely not prove it. Shows an empty lake. Taken at 11:50. So this piece of evidence is tied to before midnight. The concept of something happening before midnight, but all it shows me is an empty lake. So I really doubt that would be it, even though it is talking about before midnight. This is not it. I doubt this is it. We have a map. Has nothing to do with the time. Found in the victim's body. The ballistic markings match the murder weapon's barrel. Fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Answers to the name Polly. File on DL6. Let me look at this, I just want to know. Murder weapon was fired twice. Wait a second. Hold on. Elevator, District Courthouse. Air in elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found. Gregory Edgeworth, age 35, defense attorney. Trapped in elevator returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. 1 bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Yanni Yogi, age 35, suspect. Court bailiff. Trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. So, earlier when it talked about the fact that this character, Yanni Yogi, had memory loss, I kind of felt like he was similar to the old man because the old man says he can't remember anything. And now that it says that the fiance of this character was named Polly, and the bird's name is Polly, even though that's a really stereotypical name for a parrot, now I'm thinking that the old man is Yanni Yogi. Because there is no such thing as coincidences. But like, that's neither here nor there. Like, this is not gonna help me right now. I'm just saying, like, I'm connecting these dots, okay? I can't believe you said it. Polly is a cute name for a parrot. So yeah, I think that the old man is Yanni Yogi, and I think that potentially he might have done the murder. I'm connecting those dots now, but that doesn't help me right now. I think my only option is this. Maybe something else. I saved recently, so if something goes terribly wrong, I'm gonna have to think on this again, but I sat here and thought about all of these different pieces of evidence, and this is like the only one I can think possibly might be workable. I don't know. Mr. Wright. Is that a smirk I see? Your Honor, sorry. I wasn't really sure about the evidence. Oh, don't show us evidence you aren't confident in, Mr. Wright. That was not it. I'll ask you again. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butz wasn't just hearing things? Okay, that was not it. Great! I feel like it's another moment where it's right in front of me and I'm just not seeing it, you know? Let me catch up with chat while I think. There's no such thing as coincidence. Thank you for the clip, Ruuuvo. Mother 3 does have references to Earthbound. You can play it alone, but you'll get more out of it if you play Earthbound. It's kind of like Y7. Oh, okay. Who names their kid Polly? Honestly, yeah. Is she playing Connect 4 in their brain juice right now? Is she really just confirmed a future Father Poochie cosplay? Let's go! What? Huh? I don't know who that is. There's no such thing as coincidences playing. What? Are you talking about Poochie from JoJo? I know who that is, but I don't understand why you said that. Companion of the boat shop caretaker. I'm getting a tummy ache. Like, I don't know what it wants. The stress. I have 4 more tries. 4 more. Yeah, you guys were talking about Poochie. I know who Poochie is. I haven't read that part yet, but I know the characters. You got this, Bishi. The answer is there. Okay, I'm just gonna keep looking, I guess. Taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m. I do not see how this would work. People were saying that he looks like Father Poochie, and there's been a ton of edits of him as Poochie. Oh, I haven't seen those. I guess so. Oh my god. Taken automatically. I can literally hear my brain sizzling. Oh, we're talking about, there's a meme going around where this guy says there's no such thing as coincidence. It's a TikTok, and just look up there's no such thing as coincidence, and you will see so many meme edits. I don't want to over-explain it, and then it's not funny when you watch it, so just go look for it. And you might laugh, I don't know. Maybe. The old man? No. The guy in the video is not old. Let me Google there's no such thing as coincidence and see what pops up. We are not all on the same page. Yeah, there's no such thing as coincidence. When you look it up, there's a bunch of meme edits of this guy, and as he's making this video, a lady walks by, and then something funny happens. So that's why, like, yeah. That's what we're talking about. I think I know which guy you're talking about. TikTok. That explains why I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, it's even gotten outside of TikTok. Like, it's all over Twitter, too. I'm gonna have to tell y'all about the meme now and post it in the Discord. Oh, I thought we were talking about Ace Attorney. No, I'm so sorry. None of us are on the same page. Everybody's confused. I don't do the tic-tac. Well, even if you don't, you might have seen it. Okay, hold on. We're taking a meme break. I can't keep referencing this and you guys don't know what I'm talking about. That is unacceptable. Let me make sure this is it. Okay, yeah, this is it. We're gonna watch it now because not everyone knows what the heck I'm talking about, and that is unacceptable. So hold on. Let me get this set up. All right. Here we go. Y'all gotta know. Y'all gotta know. Okay. Here it is.
There is no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you're watching this video means you are energetically aligned with me and this message. Your thoughts create your reality. But you already knew that, yet you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
That is because when you visualize your dream life, you unconsciously believe that it is unreal.
Like, why does he just keep going? Why did she scream? And then why didn't he react? He just looked at her and kept going. That's why everybody keeps editing this video, because it's so funny that he just does not react to this at all. Like, that's it. That's the video. Like, there's a little bit more, but that's all you need to know. That's all you need to see. So that's why everyone keeps quoting that. Oh, I just saw a still of his face. I never saw the video. Well, there you go. I've made all of you watch it now. Are we watching it? We are now all energetically aligned. Like, I can't stop quoting that with my friends, so obviously it's gonna spill over into stream. So now we're all on the same page. There you go. Why do I feel threatened? Yeah, he's a little scary. He's so intense. Perfect music for this. This is what happens when the brain cell is split. I don't tic-tac either, but I did see it on Twitter. Yeah, this stream makes sense. There's no sense here. Why did you think that? Okay. Anyway, there's the joke. Now we all know. Back to hell. Shows an empty lake, taken automatically on the 24th at 11:50. Is it this? I've never had to load a save, but I'm almost scared I'm gonna have to with this. I did save recently, so I wouldn't lose a ton of progress or anything, but I'm just like, I cannot fathom what the answer is. Like, is it just this one because it's before 12? Am I yet again overthinking it? Like, every single time I've gotten stuck on this?
I think she screamed because his expression was very intense. Like, he's perpetually staring into your soul. I know, but it's just so weird. Like, I guess because he turned to look at her really intense really quickly, so she just got scared, but I don't know. I guess I understand her reaction more than his, because he just like looked at her and then she screamed in fear, and then he just goes back to making his video. Like, he's not like staring at her as she walks away or like says anything. He's just like, you no longer exist to me. Like, oh my god. There is no such thing as coincidence. God. Alright. I feel like I'm just gonna have to start guessing. Like, I had reason to believe this one was something, and it was. I had reason to believe this might have been something, and it wasn't. They were not energetically aligned. That's what it was. This is also not it. Look at this photograph! This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. Alright, this time I didn't think enough. That's what the problem was. I feel like when it gave me that piece of evidence at first, I was confused. I'd like to think that I was like, wait, doesn't it only take pictures when something happens? The photo's empty, but it took a picture? Why did it go off? But it's been like over 2 weeks since I've gotten this piece of evidence, so I did not remember that. I did not think about it. I should have gone with this one simply for the fact it talks about the time that we are trying to prove something happened. Okay, I got it now. They got you, yeah. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. I still got it. I still got it. Order! Order! That would make sense if of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? I don't. Remember the case with the steel samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya,
Yes?
if we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. Well, tell her when you figure it out! I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So, you finally realize the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake.
The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 0015. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. The murderer and Hammond. Edgeworth and the murderer. Edgeworth and Hammond. I have no freaking clue. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to think real hard about this one. Phoenix. Eureka! Why didn't I think of this sooner? Gee, I must be a real idiot not to have seen this before. Boy, am I glad I caught this in time, Bishi. Happens to everyone at least once per game. I love when I'm like on the same track as him though. It's so satisfying, but that is not what's happening right now. Hey, Cuddle, welcome. Okay, so the murderer and Hammond. This is especially difficult because, like I said, I haven't played this for 2 weeks. And even then, I've done this trial over like 3 different streams. So like the information's all a little bit fuzzy. When you're on a roll with the pro tag, it's such a good feeling. Yeah, that's another feeling I have right now, but... Okay, so if the murderer and Hammond are on the boat, that puts Edgeworth not even at the crime scene necessarily. He could have been at the edge of the water. But see, I'm having trouble remembering like where he was found, why he was arrested. He was on the boat, right? I think what's my downfall in this moment is my memory. I can't remember the details of this case. And I don't think these are telling me enough. I'd have to do a little recap every time you come back to these games. I know, yeah, like... We don't have any evidence that either of these men are Edgeworth, right? This has prints from Edgeworth's hand. And in the opening scene, it shows us Edgeworth on the boat with the person who shot, or a person who falls into the water. What I'm thinking is Edgeworth has to be on the boat, right? We have 2 options with Edgeworth in the boat. What the case already had was Edgeworth and Hammond are on the boat. But I'm assuming it's possible that Edgeworth was on the boat with the murderer who is shooting. See, the left could be Edgeworth, right could be the murderer. He shoots Hammond, who is on another boat or is on the shore. And then the murderer jumps into the water to get away. And then Hammond's body is also found in the water because he's nearby. He's on a boat, he's on the shore, something like that. I'm assuming this is the answer, but I'm not 100% because I don't remember if we have 100% confirmation that Edgeworth is on the boat. Hey Wanderer, welcome back. I did show myself out, but decided to return since I like your streams. Well, thanks for coming back. I hope you know I was joking when I said get out. Did they not check how many rounds were fired from the gun? I feel like that would be super crucial evidence to prove the point. I don't know, I haven't played this, just guessing. Bishy auditioning for Law & Order right now, oh my god. Yeah, so we addressed that recently, like within the last 30 minutes or so. The fact that the gun has fired 3 times. The only thing is they say, oh, well, that doesn't prove that it was fired at that time. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. This is done, basically. Like, there's nothing else to say about that, unfortunately. I'm really leaning towards this. Because if it's the murderer in Hammond, then how did Edgeworth even pick up the gun? Edgeworth saw Hammond get murdered. I think it's Edgeworth and the murderer on the boat. Alright, I'm gonna say Edgeworth and the murderer. I hope I'm right. If I'm not, I did save. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Oh, okay, I didn't think about it that way. I did the right thing though. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's Miles Edgeworth. Lot of heart. I don't know. We don't know his name. Because it's the old man! And we don't know the old man's name! We save again. God. I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Ah, again, you waste my time. Why would we know the murderer's name? I don't know because he never told us. Mm-hmm. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. Okay, I called this. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Well, where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. I'm assuming here. At his shop. Right? Because this is close by. It would have picked up on the noise because it was so close. Yeah, it had to be here. No, it was Mustard in the ballroom with the toy hammer. I just realized if you think about it, Dracula really just named his son the same name as himself but backwards. Dracula's not really good at names, is he? I don't remember like what the actual logic was for that in Castlevania, but yeah, it's just his name backwards. All right, let's do this. Take that! Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Good luck! To me. Phoenix points forward with his finger while his hair points backwards.
I think Alucard named himself. His actual name is Adrian Tepes. Yes, yes, Alucard is a moniker. Yeah, I forgot that. I think that the reason, like, he has the nickname of Alucard is just, like, he's the son of Alucard, but, like, has opposite views of him, you know? Like, they clash, so maybe that's why he's, like, the opposite of his dad. I don't know, something like that. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. And not in front of the bird! This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. I think I know, but I'm gonna save anyway. Because the first shot missed to create a witness. Obviously. That reminds me of something I learned while playing Borderlands with Jade. I apologize for saying this, but I learned booby trap backwards is party boob, and I don't know what to do with that newfound knowledge. Time to party. Party booba. Party booba is a booby trap. No, Polly, close your eyes! Poor bird. Alright, to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, he hops off into the water. The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Makes sense to me? Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! It's getting real now. Couldn't Edgeworth have told us he was shot at? That's the thing that I've found kind of weird is, like, sometimes, like, the person accused is not really allowed to speak for themselves. Is that having to do with, like, how the Japanese justice system works? Like, do they not have, like, the actual accused person go up to speak for themselves? Actually, that being said, I'm not super duper 100% familiar with the US's judicial system. I don't know if that's something that we just don't do. But yeah, like, we never really get their point of view, I guess, right? He said that he was in a daze. We don't know why yet. Okay, also that. Alright. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Oh, okay, Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Wow! I stand corrected, I guess! Just forget I said anything. Why do I even speak? I don't know. I have no idea why I talk at all. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond.
He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Wow, he's running. Guilty. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. Search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. That's probably the most direct I've seen the judge this whole time. This whole game. December 27, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
Yeah, well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out, surprisingly.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
I mean, both Maya and Nick were on trial before. Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
I don't blame him. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. Flip a coin! What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Huh? To be continued! Wow. See you next week! No, I'm just kidding. Probably because they're biased. That being said, attorneys can call them as witnesses, as you've just seen. Tomorrow is the final day before the deadline. Edgeworth had a worried expression there. Aw. I feel bad for him. But apparently he's killed someone before! He just admitted! Okay. Let's see what that's all about. December 27 at 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he would never take someone's life. Never.
Nick.
Yo! How's everyone doing? I'm the comedic relief! Don't be sad! Butz is here! What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh. Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint.
From stress. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? But stop. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. His face! I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me! Yeah! Bow before your hero! Oh, Butz. Larry keeps butting in. Ah, yes, Larry here to help. Larry Booty!
Butz sounds like butts.
Larry Booty. Mr. Booty. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me?
Nick! You made Maya cry! Throw him in the trash.
But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment.
Okay. I mean, they all were childhood friends, so... Butz sounds like Butz, because he can be a pain in the butt! He really can. Wait a minute, Larry stole Lotta's theme. Oh! Isn't it the one that plays? Maybe this is for, like, nice NPCs? I don't know. So he laughs like the Count from Sesame Street? Yes. That's it. Turn off the game. It's over. Nick is canceled. Get him out of here. Who made Maya cry? That emote's so good. Okay, Edgeworth.
Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yes. In grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know.
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Great.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial.
A class trial?
Let's do it. Yes, give us the backstory. Yeah, give us the drama. Quote unquote nice NPCs. Hashtag Phoenix is over party. Hashtag Phoenix wrong. More backstory, Fog. Hey, Bradderfield, welcome. Happy to have you. How you doing? We are doing some Ace Attorney. And right now we're about to get some dramatic backstory for the characters. You remember, Larry? Spring? End of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh, I see.
Oh! Lex! Oh my god. Lex, what are you doing? Did it again, the madman. Thanks so much for gifting a sub to Bradderfield. Thank you, Lex. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Bradderfield, that means that you get to be a little sparkly blue star. Let me write your name down here. I'll try. It's really tiny. Try to fit your name here. Bradderfield. There we go. Just barely fit. Bradderfield. You can't see it too well, but there you go. You also have a bunch of sub perks. You can do our sound effect commands now. You have our emotes, of course. You get to go in a little star jar. There you go. We're trying to fill it up over time, of course.
And you also have a bunch of other commands that you can do now. So let me just show you. So there are all of the sub perks that you get, and here are all of the sound effects that you can do. I just ask that nobody does them during like major game cutscenes or anything like that. But yeah, there you go, Brighterfield. Thank you so much for doing that, Lex.
Brad, did you make Maya cry?
Yeah. That sound effect is so short. It's there and then it's gone.
Ruuuvo is perceiving with their special eyes.
Sparkly blue star, yes.
That's so funny. Lemmy had the same reaction. Used the same emote. Same emote. Oh, it's one of Lemmy's emotes. Well, it's really cute. Amazing sound effects like that. Yes. You can make Kiryu say umai. You can make him say nya. Stuff like that. Alright. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside.
Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Hold on. Is that she's a sound bit what I think it is? I don't know. Give it a try.
Oh, that's your cat.
Oh, you have a cat like that? Oh, it's so cute. So you have a Scottish fold?
Lex, stop making Maya cry.
Oh yeah, why do you have such a sad crying Maya? Oh my god. That emote. I can't relive it, not again. Somebody's gonna use it. It's exactly what you think it is. It sure is. It sure is. I'm just waiting for someone to use it now. Oh, she's a mixed cat. Okay. What's her name? That looks so cute. If her emote is that cute, then she must be adorable. What kind of pets do you have? What pets does everybody have? Everybody tell me about your pets right now! If you haven't told me already, of course. I have 2 pet birds named Mr. Mochi, he's a diamond dove, and Miss Peach. I need to have like a command that links to pictures of them, because I never remember. Blamed it. Oh, fine. Joseph just screaming in the background. They're happy? Yes, thank you. Her name is Pepper. I believe Nicole and Oops are plotting to catnap her. Uh-oh. Pepper's such a cute name. Oh, you have cats too? My heart. My kokoro. Alright. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
I didn't do it! Guilty. He did it. Guilty. It was you. Thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, and no borrowing my eraser. He shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or on the library committee. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, did you rob the bank the other day?
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs.
Miles? Babby's first objection. Why is he dressed so fancy? Did he wear a suit to school? Because Phoenix wasn't wearing a suit. This is not a uniform. He's just wearing a little suit to his little school. Yeah, young Phoenix and young Edgeworth. Elementary kids are scary. Yeah, they can be.
Oh,
I have a 9-year-old Maltese. He's a bit lazy. Not that he's old, but he's still a good boy. Oh, now that he's old, but he's still a good boy. Have 2 pit bulls, 1 blue nose, and the puppy is a red nose. Both are brats, of course. I've heard much of them. No bully Phoenix. Best friends. Baby Edgeworth. Just a little lad. Surprised how they all have the same hairstyle, even all grown up. That's what always gets to me in like any media, because often they'll have the character look the same with their haircut or even their style of dress when they get older. Like, for instance, young Kiryu in, I think it was Kiwami 2, he had the same hairstyle, and it's like, do people really just keep the same hairstyle their entire life? Like, not everybody dyes their hair or does anything super drastic, but I feel like a lot of people would change their hair at least once or twice in like 20 years, right? I don't know. I don't know. Little dapper, just a little lad. Edgeworth is just built different. Because I know his dad was a lawyer, but I guess he wore suits to school.
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
He even called the teacher Your Honor.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up?
Oh, it's Larry. Yeah, look how he's dressed, the complete opposite.
This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think about how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, 3 of us were the best of friends.
She's crying. You made her cry again?
Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the Butz.
I have a terrier, a Pomeranian Yorkie, and a miniature Schnauzer. Ooh, oh, Australian Terrier. They're really cute. Not in anime and game world, it seems. Babby Edgy Boy. Aww. I feel like the hair thing was just because they were too lazy to make a new hair model, because in Zero his hair is different. True! Yeah, that's probably what it is. I think it's really funny. Like, I understand why a lot of media does that. Like, you know, they want the characters to be recognizable, so they have them keep the same hair. And maybe because Ace Attorney is pretty silly, they also might think, oh, it'd be funny if they just have the same hair but they're little, you know? But it's just always something that I pay attention to, like, oh my god, look, he has the same hair when he was 5 and when he's 20. That's kind of weird. Young Edgy has grown-ass man hands. Just giant hands. Baby Butz! Bug catcher Larry! Yeah, he looked like a bug catcher. Youngster Larry. Larry here to save the day like he always has. Maya. I had a short fade for the first 20-ish years of my life. I've only had long hair for about 3 years, I think. 4, I lost track. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I wasn't meaning to, like, say, oh, who does that? But, like, I guess oftentimes I'll see most people would change their hair at least, like, one time from, like, little kids. Or they'll change it a bunch of times. It depends on the person, but if there's a certain hairstyle that you just know you look really nice with or you really like it, there's nothing wrong with sticking with it. What is Majima's haircut called? Miles has a similar cut. Undercut, right? After the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Yeah, his hands are really big, huh? What?
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I learned Edgeworth's name again. When I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he would do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney to meet Edgeworth?
You're gonna sit there and you're gonna tell me that they're not in love? Huh? He became a lawyer just to meet him again. Come on. The fan fiction is writing itself here. It's writing itself. I don't know what to tell you if you don't see it. 4 years of law school for one man! Come on. I can smell the angst fix from here. Phoenix really telling Maya how I met your father.
That's why you became a defense attorney to meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he would have to meet me whether he wanted to or not, in court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I would do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick!
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I would settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we're left with. Okay, I gotta remember that this picture is at the end there. This song plays whenever a sad memory happens. I still like it. I think it's pretty. Okay. Let's do something move, I guess? Yeah, no more talking. There's no point in examining, I don't think, so let's move. There he is. December 27, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right, yes. I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you would do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps.
Let's talk.
Maya, stop airing out people's laundry. Jeez. I know, right? Like, Maya's always the one like, hey, did you hear about this? I love Maya, but oh my god. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
I assumed, as I was learning more about his backstory, that was why. And I think it makes sense. It's really sad, but... Maya is a gossip queen. Gossip burger queen. Miles really called Phoenix basic. Yeah.
What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case,
is it perfect though if you are leaving out evidence, fabricating evidence, trying to avoid evidence? You know what I mean? Like, that's not perfect to me. That's manipulating the courtroom. Von Karma is also a vampire, but that's just my guess. Yeah, I'm convinced he is.
In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding. Can I present anything to him?
Not sure I can help you with that. What are you showing me this picture for?
No reason.
You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still.
Nick, he noticed.
Senpai noticed you! Haha.
I'm just seeing if he says anything special. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow, could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that.
You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it?
Nothing.
Huh?
Yeah, I thought about it as soon as I clicked it. I was like, wait a second. Maybe I shouldn't show him a picture of his dead father. Maybe. It's perfect in his mind, and that's all that matters to him. I will say, I love how animated the sprites are in this game. It's more than I expected, since most other visual novels I play are just still images. Yeah, I really like that too. I like all the emotion that they convey with just a few sprites, but it works. Just shoving random evidence in his face, yeah,
I always present my badge for no reason. Yeah, I learned after I started playing this that that's like a fandom recognized meme to show the badge to everybody, so I've been trying to do it. A proud and storied tradition. Alright, I guess let's go here. Yeah. December 27, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one more thing!
Eek!
No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright, I don't think there's anything new to see, honestly, so let's just move on. Gumshoe! Gummy Worm is back! Gummy Bear!
Have you seen my badge?
Can't remember where I saw it, but I saw an article or video going over how Ace Attorney uses limited animation / sprites, but conveys a lot of emotion. Oh yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I really like his theme. It's not my favorite, but it's real cozy. Yeah, it is. December 27, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
I guess so. Is there anything new here? Oh. Anything new here?
This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it?
Huh?
I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies.
I guess you're right.
I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still.
Just a bunch of lies. Guess Larry has today off.
He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth.
True. We owe him big. That's probably all we're gonna hear. Okay, move. Oh, found the video. We'll post in Discord. Thank you, Wolf. I'll watch it later. Honestly, these games are worth playing just to see all the sprites and animations each character has, and the breakdowns when the killer is found out. Yes, I really like the breakdowns. Breakdown, breakdown. December 27, boat rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
I would know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh! Aha, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. Why was he here?
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? That was weird. Let's look at everything. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took... Oh. No, that's changed since then, but okay. Doesn't look like anyone is around.
The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
He didn't seem like a bad person.
Not all bad people seem like bad people. There's a forest here beyond these bushes.
Nick, the forest! There's someone in there!
What? You're right. There's a few policemen in there.
They must be looking for the caretaker.
Good luck. Alright, let's see if we can go in there. It was open. He left the bird by itself? Who's gonna take care of the bird? Who's feeding the bird? Hello? I forgot you gave him a southern drawl. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Take the bird and run! He left Polly! December 27, caretaker shack.
Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. I can't believe he would run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello.
Poor bird. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. He left the bird in a cold shack by itself? I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Oh my god. Even if he wasn't guilty of the murder, throw him in jail. Jail! Prison! That fishing pole looks expensive.
Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe.
Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Who cares? He's guilty!
Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange.
Maybe we'd better not.
Ah!
Whoa, what's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh my god. Oh.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Oh my god. Maya, please.
Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right. But don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him.
Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Oh.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
Finally! I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth!
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. Wow.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter?
I'm assuming it's a letter to himself.
And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe added to the court record. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup. Letter from the safe. Well, there it is. There's our evidence. Maya, please. Ominous. Yeah, like, what I'm assuming is he has really bad memory, legitimately, from the oxygen deprivation. But he has left evidence, or not evidence, but he's left a letter for himself to remind him, hey, you need to do this before you miss your chance to get your revenge for your life getting ruined, I guess. There's nothing left in the safe.
I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial.
doesn't look like he used this kitchen much.
You're right.
I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
What, you thought he was telling the truth? I don't know. The plot thickens like gravy. We're taking that burb. Yeah, come here, Polly. Come on. Step up. Let's go.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick?
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Why not? The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay.
No, I agree with Maya. Let's kidnap Polly.
Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great. Now the bird's going to hate me.
No!
I don't trust the police to help the bird. We gotta go talk to them and go tell them to do something. Poor thing. Alright, that's everything in this room. I guess let's go talk to... Oh, yeah, we got evidence, so let's go talk to... the lawyer. Do I get there from here? Grossberg, yeah. Here we go. December 27, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out. Again.
When does he work anyway?
Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Oh, okay, so he's not here. Wonderful. He still doesn't have his painting. He doesn't want to put anything up there just to, like, not have this awkward rectangle on his wall. Edgeworth. See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says, this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the Deal 6 incident. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
I know who he is. Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
Yogi Bear? The suspect in the Deal 6 incident. The one who was found innocent. I already knew.
I already knew that one!
Remember, this room seems like ages ago. White still has his painting in a prison cell, I know. We did go here, I think for like the last trial or something. I remember we had to go there after that trial with the purple-haired guy. It's Yogi Bear, he did it. He stole a picnic basket. Bishy really figured this whole shit out. I was wrong on a few details, but like, when I read those notes about Polly, I was like, oh no, yeah, it's him. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent.
But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder.
Flashback.
I think the time has come to tell all.
Oh boy, do tell, Edgeworth. Poor Edgy.
For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe! You're using up my air!
Oh, what?
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Ah! What? What are you?
Oh wait, I don't know who's who now.
Stop breathing my air!
No! Father! He's attacking Father!
Okay, so the one saying you're using up my air was the bailiff. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiff's. In a daze, I pick up the pistol.
Get away! Get away from my father!
Bang!
Wah!
So he thinks that he killed his dad? And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
Imagine having that nightmare for every night for 15 years. Jesus Christ.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Uh-huh. Now I don't know what to think. I think it is possible he accidentally killed his dad. I think it's also possible that he's misremembering, and because things are still fuzzy from the oxygen deprivation, he thinks that he is guilty of doing something. I can believe that he tried to get the gun and tried to, like, protect his dad and shoot the other guy. But what I think might have happened is, like, he tried to do that, and then he still wasn't really guilty and someone else did it. I'm really not sure. I guess we'll find out. But I don't know. I don't know what to think. I could see it go either way, really. I think either way it'd be pretty sad. You think you've got it figured out and the game throws like 10 more curveballs at you. I know! Like, what the heck? Okay, I guess we leave now? Yeah, we'll talk to Grossberg now. That's the person who knows more about this. December 27, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
Sob. Oh, Maya. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only A dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled,
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
Isn't that kind of screwed up that the person that his father fought so hard against was who he tutored under? Like, what's that about? True, that's kind of messed up. Wonder why that is. Yeah, that just seems kind of weird to me that he did that. The spirit medium.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
And that's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
I could believe that. It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless.
Wow. It's seeming more and more like that is what happened. He really did accidentally kill him. That is terrible.
Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough.
Okay.
Wait.
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago.
Whose handwriting was this?
Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Von Karma? Interesting. Save. It doesn't matter, but you know. That's why Maya's mom is called a fraud. Wow. Wasn't Yanni Yogi found innocent on insanity, so he still technically shot him? I don't know. I'm not sure at this point. He was found innocent. But it is very possible that he really was 100% innocent and didn't actually kill him too, I think. Do you have any idea who wrote this? It's Yogi or Karma. Grossberg is saying he saw it a long time ago. I feel like he would be talking about Von Karma.
Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Oh, wait, you're right, my boy. Oh, This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means, because why would he know Yogi's handwriting? The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. Wow. What does this mean then? So it wasn't a letter to himself. Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Oh my lord. Would he want to find him guilty because... Would he want him to get revenge because Edgeworth was guilty of murder? So retroactively, Von Karma wants to find a person guilty because they did something bad, you know? Like, is it that kind of logic? There was a second shot, so that doesn't make sense. How could a gun fired off accidentally twice? I don't know, this isn't making sense. You're right, you're right. I forgot that the gun went off twice. So what's possible is Edgeworth thinks that he killed his dad. And he throws the gun and it accidentally shoots, but doesn't hit anyone. And then Yogi realizes there's a gun, and because he's freaking out, because he's like, you're breathing my oxygen, I'm gonna die, he takes the gun and then he kills him. That could have happened. So I think the game is really trying to make me believe that Edgeworth killed his dad, but if there were two shots, it is possible he didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. Yogi writing the letter would also be less dramatic. True. That is what I thought, though. Von Karma is sus. Oh my god. Okay, so he wants me to give him something that shows why Von Karma would want this to happen. Because of DL6? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow, so tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but two trials, all thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, I don't have to present anything to him right now, my bad. I thought I did. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
He probably told him his nightmare because he tutored under him. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Oh, wow. That's terrible, taking out on the kid, especially when the kid, like, tutors under you. You would think that you'd form some kind of friendly relationship. Nope. Like a mentor and mentoree or whatever. By the way, just want to say I adore all this theory crafting by you and the chat. It fuels me. Gregory versus Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Wow.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? When Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know? I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he would kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. I guess let's go. Staycation. That's kind of sad, like, having a super long career for, like, I don't know, 30 years, or at least the past 15 years, and you just never take a break, ever. He believes in his friends so much. I know. December 27, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Huh? Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry!
Hooray! December 27, Police Department, records room.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. That's weird.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick, the file for DL6, it's completely empty.
What? What are you doing in here?
Eek! Von Karma!
You. Yeah, there's the evidence under his arm. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met? Oh my god.
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? Beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. Oh my god. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Hello? Head on, he is so scary looking. His forward-facing sprite is terrifying. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna present this cookie to him. Fool! You think I, a prosecutor, would give you, a defense attorney, information? Bah!
Creep! Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Of course. Of course. It's not 1640, you can take the outfit off now.
A little outdated.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow.
Fool.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna say anything else.
This is getting good. Amateurs!
Alright, go here?
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
What do you think we should do now, Maya?
You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work.
Uh-huh. Well, had any good ideas?
This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We'd better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow.
Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth and it won't let go. Potential murder he did. Karma looks like he's getting ready for a Renaissance fair. Can't wait for us to watch the Ace Attorney movie after this eventually. Oh yeah, we still need to do that at some point. I guess after all 3 of the games. No, it covers stuff from, I think, at least the first 2, if not all 3 of the games. From what I understand. Oh no, it's just the first game? Okay, never mind. Pretend I didn't say anything. I don't know where to go. Was I supposed to show him something? Maybe I need to show him something. Yeah, because there's nothing here. Okay, let's go back. Or do we go to... hold on. Back here? No? Okay. All this moving around! It's just the first game? Okay, my bad. So we could watch the movie after I finish this. Okay, anyway... I think I might have missed something here. This large drawer is half open. The label on the drawer reads Unsolved Cases, Evidence. All the stuff in here looks like random junk. Only the evidence for the DL6 incident is missing. I can guess who took it too, Von Karma. It looks like there are files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside.
Nick, it's locked.
They must keep important case files in there. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases, rotting away for eternity.
Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me.
There are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here.
Wow, these are all case reports?
Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases.
I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust.
It's time to think about. That might be everything to look at. Oh no, I can look at this. This cabinet is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons. Others are question marks. Most of it just looks like random junk.
Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for?
Don't touch that. It's evidence. You never know. Okay. I guess that's all we can look at. Maybe I need to present stuff to him. I'll just go down the list, I guess, and see what happens. You could actually watch the movie after this 4th case, because the 5th case was created for the DS port years later. Right. I think I'll wait until I'm done with the game, and then at some point we can have a movie night where we watch it, possibly. Possibly. Hey CM, welcome. Hi there. I've never seen anyone stream Ace Attorney. This makes me very happy. Really? This is my favorite case ever. It is a riot. It's certainly very entertaining. Yeah. We are still in the midst of it right now. Right now we are confronting Von Karma because he's getting evidence about the DL6 case. Yeah, this is my first time ever playing an Ace Attorney game. Ever. This is my first time. And I'm really liking it so far. I started playing this, I want to say like a month or two ago. So pretty recently. But yeah, it's my first experience. Yeah, I would appreciate no hints or spoilers, of course. Thank you. But yeah, welcome in. Have you played, how many of the Ace Attorney games have you played? I know that there are quite a few that are not localized, so it would be kind of difficult to play, but... Alright, let's see. Present, yeah. I'm just gonna present everything. I don't know if I missed something he needs to look at. I don't know. Because if he doesn't react to anything, then I'm not actually sure what I should be doing right now. Okay. No. Okay, this. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I should have thought about showing this to him, my bad. You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
Oh, so you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing?
Ah! A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. Excuse me? 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No.
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run!
Ah! No! Maya got electrocuted! Maya! Out of my way. Wow! What the hell? Excuse me. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. I think he shocked both of them. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya? Maya! Did none of the police officers in the police station hear what happened? Maya, open your eyes. Maya!
Oh, the letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Of course, Maya, it's okay. I'm useless.
Do not say such things!
I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! I hate this. Maya. There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, don't say things like that. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullet stashed in a pocket. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court. Tomorrow. To be continued. Next time!
how angry would y'all be if I really did leave it for next time? I don't know. I don't know. Should we keep going? God, I'm glad Maya's okay, but I'm so sad that she feels like that about herself. Just in time for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles coming out. Yeah, in the next couple weeks, right? I think I would like to play them because I'm having a lot of fun with this first game. I do have the trilogy, so I still have 2 more games to play after this. But after that, I might be open to playing the Great Ace Attorney. That would probably be in a few months from now, so way after release, but you know. I think I would like to. They've been thinking of playing those, yeah. That's the one that was 3DS and never made it to North America yet. Yeah, it's really cool that they're finally localizing that. I've played all of the first game in the trilogy, so all 5 cases of the one you're playing, and part of the next one, Justice for All. Oh, awesome. I've played them all except for Spirit of Justice, aka 6. I'm in the middle of it right now. It was. I'm so excited that it's finally being localized. Yes! Also, I freaking love Edgeworth, so this case hits hard for me. I didn't know what to think of him at first. I think I was annoyed by him at first, but yeah, definitely, I think by the 3rd case, and definitely in this one, I've started to like him a lot more. I feel really bad for him. Man just brought a weapon into an evidence room. Was he not checked? I guess not, because he's a lawyer, but what the hell? How is this okay? It's not! I remember being shook. We thought Edgeworth was bad. Yeah. Edgeworth isn't even bad after all of this, like in comparison. Maya, don't you dare. Have any of you watched the anime? A lot of people like to crap on it, but I actually love it. I have not seen anything of it. I have not seen or played anything of Ace Attorney. I've heard about Ace Attorney for a long time. I've had friends who've cosplayed from it, so I know like things here and there. Mostly going into this game, I only knew about character names. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I've come in with very, very little knowledge, which I'm thankful for because there's been a lot of surprises for me playing this game. All the twists are getting me, you know, so it's fun. A shocking turn of events, Lex. How dare you? Not the Sephiroth emote! God damn it. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. Literally hurts. I know, I hate that she said that. Maya, don't blame yourself. I've only watched bits and pieces. We're actually thinking of watching the live-action movie on Discord. Yeah, we were thinking of watching it together after I get through what the movie covers in the game. It's actually so good. They basically play out the cases almost exactly like the game, but streamlined. Next time on Dragon Ball Z! I wouldn't be angry. If you need a break, you need a break. English dub is actually quite good. I really recommend watching the anime too. After this case, you can watch up to episode 13 of it. I've decided I just want to wait until I'm done with the game completely, and then I can consider watching the anime, just because I am definitely a binge watcher. So I like to watch like a bunch at one time. I don't want to be limited by, oh, I'm gonna get spoiled if I watch anymore, you know? Bishi, you should have done the joke bareback gag. Oh, which one are you talking about? Would it possibly be this one? Anyways. Oh god, Kitty, what happened? He's a little crunchy. Just a little bit. Court is long, so you probably have to end stream mid-court. Yeah, I kind of feel like it'd be better just to pick it up next time because I almost regret stopping in the middle of investigation last time because I couldn't remember what to do. So I think actually it would be pretty smart to end it here because I don't think I would go for too much longer anyway. I don't think I have it in me to finish the court trial, so I think we'll just save it for next time. I do play Ace Attorney every Thursday from now on, unless I have to take the day off or anything. But yeah, so I should be back playing this again next Thursday. Usually, I stream every Tuesday to Friday, but I am not streaming tomorrow. I have a family event I need to go to. Thank you so much for the follow, CM. I was gonna say, if you want to know when I'm streaming next time, you should give me a follow. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream today. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I think we got a lot done. It was a bit of a shorter stream, but I want to save the rest of it for next time. So we'll definitely finish this case next Thursday.
next Turnabout Thursday. And then we'll move on to the last case of the game. I think that we'll be finishing this game by next month, I feel like. Let me see, how many Thursdays do we have left? No, we won't finish it this month, never mind. We'll finish it next month, I think. Probably the middle of next month, depends on how long it takes. But yeah, we're almost done with this game. Pretty exciting. And then we'll move on to the second game, and then the third one, and then probably the Great Ace Attorney after that. Edgeworth grows on you, definitely. Yeah, I really like him a lot now. Everyone is annoyed by him at first. Updated autopsy report. The meme verse of Ace Attorney is beautiful. Makes sense, it was hard to stop myself. Yeah, like, I'm that kind of person. I don't want to have to stop watching, so I'm just gonna wait till I'm done with the game, and that way the anime won't spoiler me. Crunchy Kiryu! Fried Kiryu! Too much sun, my boy dried out! Deep fried dragon! This one is a really long court. Oh, okay, yeah, so definitely a good idea to save it for next time. A long trial coming up. Alright. Welcome to the Bish Squad. Yeah, so people who watch me overall are referred to as Bishies Bishes. So, welcome. You're a Bish now. Also, we do have a Discord for anybody that wants to join. It is a fun place to hang out. We talk a lot in there off stream. We post about memes, cosplay, anime, stuff like that. And sometimes we'll try to do game or movie nights once a month. And it is the best place to be if you want to know when I'm going live, what kind of games I'm streaming, what my schedule is, stuff like that. So yeah, if you wanted to join that. But otherwise, that is gonna be it for me. Love your background, by the way. So many plushies. Yes! I have so many plushies. This one is Chunk, and he is what my love emote is based on. All my emotes were actually drawn by my partner, Ruuuvo, in chat there, the mod. And yeah, we have over 200 plushies. I did not do a count the last time we moved. I forgot. So I don't know how many we have in total, but it's a lot. I have this whole cubby filled to the brim. I also have a second cubby filled to the brim. And we have a lot of large plushies over there. Behind chat, you can see... Let me see if I can get chat. Where is it? Yeah, behind chat, you can see that we have some... These are actually donuts. These little flat ones here. Those are donut budgie plushies. They are really, really cute. But yeah, I have so many plushies. Very many. And then I also have a figure collection right here. I have some from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have a couple from Zelda. This is a Majora's Mask statue. That's Ruuvo's actually, but they let me decorate my stream with it. And yeah. And then I have some Yakuza prints here. I'm a really big fan of Yakuza. I've also was a really big fan of JoJo in the past. I still love it, but I'm more into Yakuza right now. And yeah, also love Zelda. I love Katamari, stuff like that. I don't have any Katamari stuff, actually. I would love to have a Katamari plushie or a figure or something someday. I feel like the next one is the best one to watch. Ooh, yes. Tune in next Thursday for the best Ace Attorney stream. Are we always ending on K Lumsy theme? I don't know. Shuffle keeps giving that to us. Let's listen to something else. How about that? I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you again so much for hanging out today. There is my social media up there. Let me just repost it real quick. There's my social media. I am most active on Twitter and YouTube. We also have a Discord server if any of y'all wanted to join. Anybody's welcome. You don't have to be subscribed. And there are the raid messages there to use if you join in the raid with us, whether you're subbed or not. Yeah, hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will be back next Tuesday with more Judgment at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I stream every Tuesday to Friday, usually, at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, we'll be back for Ace Attorney next Thursday. I want a different song. A different song. That's fine. This is a good song. This is Yakuza. Okay. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Have fun. Have a good night. And bye-bye!